Let's set the record straight, and not just with polite press release language. You saw the race, you heard the radio. And if you thought Lewis Hamilton was melting down in Miami, think again, because what we got wasn't rage, it was fire. The kind Ferrari needs if they're ever going to climb out of this mess. Here's what the mainstream F1 media won't say. This wasn't about disrespect. This wasn't about Lewis losing his cool. This was about a 7-time world champion begging for someone on the pit wall to show a bit of leadership. Have a tea break while you're at it. It wasn't just sarcasm, it was a message. Make a damn decision. Lewis wasn't angry at race engineer Riccardo Adami personally. He was angry at the hesitation, the indecision, the waiting for Godot pace of Ferrari strategy. And can you blame him? This is the guy who built an era at Mercedes, and now he's being told to sit behind Leclerc and preserve DRS like it's a group project at uni. Let's look at what really happened. He starts on hards, plays the long game, does his part. Then, once on mediums, he's stuck behind Charles. And the pit wall? Radio silence, indecision, strategy by committee. He asks, "You want me to just sit here the whole race?" And the reply, "We'll come back to you." If I had £1 for every time Ferrari said that. So yeah, Lewis drops the tea break line, and later, when they finally let him through, well now, I've used all my tires. Exactly. They gave him the green light just in time to watch his strategy fall apart. And when he couldn't catch Antonelli with the used tires they left him on, what did Ferrari do? They told him to give the position back to Leclerc. And yes, Hamilton questioned that too. So, you don't think I can catch up? Or what? No, they didn't. Because Ferrari has no idea what to do when a driver actually fights back. And it gets better. Sainz, the guy they kicked out for Lewis, is now hunting him down on the last lap. Hamilton's radio, "You want me to let him past as well?" Honestly, cold, iconic. That's a quote that should be on a t-shirt. People started comparing this to his time with Bono at Mercedes. But Hamilton, he's having none of it. You're sitting on the chair, you've got the stuff in front of you, make the decision quick. Exactly. He's not asking for miracles, he's asking for the basics. Decisiveness, competence, a race team, not a therapy circle. And for those getting offended by the sarcasm, Lewis says it himself. I could have said way worse things. It was PG at least, right? I'm not going to apologize for still wanting it. And if you're still doubting his fire, listen to what he said next. I've still got the fire in my belly. We'll be back in the fight with Mercedes and Red Bull. It just can't come quick enough. That's not the voice of a driver cashing in a retirement check. That's a man gearing up for war, even if his team still hasn't found the weapons. Fred Vasseur even tried to have a little post-race debrief. And Lewis, dude, calm down. Don't be so sensitive, savage, necessary. So no, this wasn't a meltdown. This was leadership. This was a guy carrying Ferrari on his back and asking why no one else is helping with the weight. If you've made it this far, you already get it. You're not here for the PR spins. You're not here for the "we're making progress" presses. You're here for the truth. Smash that, like if you respect Hamilton for saying what needed to be said. Drop a comment below. Is Ferrari wasting his talent, or will they finally catch up? And subscribe to Paddock Insider, because we don't do soft takes. This is real racing, real pressure, real F1. No fluff, no bias, just facts and a little fire.